If I told you a truck driver cracked the code to building a crypto empire? Meet Bitcoin Ben. He went from driving 18-wheelers to creating 6 different ways for regular people to stack Bitcoin and build wealth. This isn't just another crypto course. This is a complete ecosystem where you earn while you learn. First up, the confidential bulk purchase program. Get Bitcoin at wholesale prices through group buying power. Then there's Home to HODL. Convert your home equity directly into Bitcoin instead of cash. Need funding? The Loans for Bitcoin program gets you the capital to buy more crypto. Want passive income? Private Key Capital puts your Bitcoin to work. Hungry for something different? Bitcoin Ben's tokenized beef lets you invest in real cattle backed by blockchain technology. And if you want to mine? Bitcoin Ben's mining program gets you started with the right equipment and knowledge. But here's the kicker. Bitcoin Ben's Crypto Club pays you to learn. Earn 10% on direct referrals, 5% on second level, 2% on third level. This might be the only membership where you make more than you pay. Ben went from 10 years behind the wheel to becoming the world's most unlikely crypto expert. Now he's sharing everything through live training, community events, and proven systems that work. Ready to stop watching from the sidelines? Join Bitcoin Ben's Crypto Club today and start stacking sats while building your financial future. Your truck driving days are over. Your crypto empire starts now.
And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's not your ex-truck driver. It's your current RV driver, Bitcoin Ben, here for the morning show. And I wanted to actually drive while I talk because I got to get some miles behind me. I'm rolling. And right now we are in Missouri. Yes, my home place. This is God's country, as Patrick would say. And I wanted to jump on here and really talk about how the world is changing. It's changing in a way that the elite, they don't really like it because they have to use a weapon that they do not control. And that annoys the shit out of them because they're used to having their own currency that they actually control and that they handle the interest rate, the fluctuation, and if there's a problem, they can print up more. And, well, now they are in a situation where the future of real money is rolling up on them very quickly. And they've recognized, oh shit, this thing's real. And when I say this thing, what I mean is the Bitcoin. This thing's real and they can't kill it. They cannot, it is impossible to kill the network. Even if you shut off all of the power across the whole world, you cannot kill the blockchain. Because as soon as you switch it right back on, it's right back up. And plus, that would basically kill everyone anyway. So I don't see them doing that. Plus, they don't really have that local switch off of all of the power and the internet, because really right now we have Elon Musk. And let's give a shout out. Elon is not perfect. Don't get me wrong. He is not absolutely perfect. But damn it, he's giving it hell. Because next year, from what I hear, you'll actually have your cell phone running through his satellites up in outer space. And that means that there goes AT&T, there goes everything. And that is the move into, one of the moves into the new system. And the new system is decentralized, because that's the only way we all survive. Because centralized anything will eventually collapse. Because if you centralize it, you have you you cannot have any resistance to the system. The system, which we call bureaucracy, is set up so any resistance to it is labeled unpatriotic. You're against the world. You're against the earth. You're 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 against democracy. Well, let's put it this way, guys. The only system that works is when any government that has any influence over you is local. It has to be local, because if it's larger than local, you have zero influence on it. It has influence on you, but you have zero influence on it. And if you have zero influence, it doesn't give a shit about you. The system only worries about the system. Remember, these are bureaucrats. These are well, I got to file this thing is just a file. You're a social security number. You don't need a name. You got a number. See, Hitler, I mean, like or hate Hitler and what he did, which I'm pretty sure everyone hates, except Nick Fuentes, is he labeled their social security number on their arm. We just have it on a card. That's the only difference. And we're just a number in the system. We are a labor producer, or we are a consumer of, as they call them, national goods. And when you're just a consumer, you would think that that would be bad. But moving into the new technological system, they want you to be a consumer. Look what's going on over in China. China is shifting its whole population into consuming. China used to produce. All right, let's just be flat out open and honest, and let's say it. China was the original robots. They really didn't cost much. We didn't have to worry about them. They're over there. Yeah, a few of them may jump out of a high rise once in a while because they have no life and they live inside of the factory. But that's over there. We'll receive our goods. That's changing. Even the Chinese are actually being replaced with robots. Listen to this. 20% of the production in China is now ran with robots. And it's growing 10% a year. That means in 7 years, 80% of the labor in China will be replaced with robots. That means Chinese people lose value as producers. But what they accumulate value in is consumerism. They're valued as a consumer. Now, that all sounds great. It's like, oh, we aren't going to have to work so much. We're going to have a lot of things cheaper, and life's going to be a whole lot easier. That is true in the future. The hard part is getting there. And the important part is is transferring your wealth in the old put put producer economy into the new what I have called leisure economy. All right, leisure econ, and that sounds good. It's like, oh, I'm going to get paid to leisurely lay around. No, what it is we are moving into a world where there are two things of value: leisure and attention. Hence why we are, hence why we have our clubs and our resorts, because we're there, and our credit union and everything else we hit, because we are a transfer mechanism for your wealth out of the old world into the new world. And that's what we have solely looked at this whole however many years we've been doing this shit now. Because I think more and more people are seeing what I I saw years ago is, oh, okay, the real value is everyone's attention. And with AI and robotics, labor is going to be completely different. Now, you'll have a job. Don't get me wrong. You'll have a quote unquote job, but it isn't going to be the type of job you think it is. All right. The kind of job you'll have is your network. What communities you're in and what services you can offer your digital and some local communities. You will be an entrepreneur. A lot of you already are. And what I am trying to create, and so far so good, shout out to Jay, Nathan, Janet, Bamboo, Salvador, Hyde, uh, all of our employees. We are moving into the new system, and we are creating a network where as as we move forward, we will actually give examples and have opportunities where you are paid for your passion. All right, the future is networking. There we go. All right, guys and gals, sorry about that. Uh, I switched on my Elon Musk link, and now I'm rolling on Elon Power. So that should do a whole lot better. In fact, for tomorrow's show, I'm pretty sure I'll just use the Starlink. That way, I don't have to worry about cell shit. All right, where was I? So the new system is really moving at us very quickly, but it's moving at a managed pace. And when I say managed, we got two sides of that management. We have the European side, which is they're just going full fledged. Hey, we're going to control everything. We will handle the money. You can't own any Bitcoin. If you do, we want to make sure that we know how much you own, where you keep it, what color your eyes are, what exactly uh, you are doing. The European Union is completely worried about making sure they control you. Now, Trump and the American alliance, which the American alliance is America, Russia, China, India, and the UAE. All right, that is the alliance. That is the resistance of Europe, because Europe, if Europe wins, which they are not going to win, because centralized always loses to decentralized, especially in a situation like this, because in this in this situation, this is the biggest transfer of wealth and influence ever. If you look at CNN, you look at ABC, you you look at the old world media, it's dead. It is dead, and it's almost completely buried, because the new system, the the decentralized system, and with the new media, what I mean when I say decentralized is you have a lot of options. You have X, you have YouTube, which we all know about YouTube. YouTube is on Europe's side, and you have Rumble. Shout out to the Rumble guys. They are doing a great job, and they just launched their new Rumble wallet, which I looked for on Apple yesterday, and I actually couldn't find it. I did not see the Rumble wallet. But this is the transfer into the new system out of the old system, and each of the sides are moving. Everyone knows the old system is dead. Everyone knows uh, the the national central banking systems are dead. Everyone knows that. But there's two choices. You have the European choice, which is roll up. So the European Union wants to roll up to a world digital currency. That's that's that is that is that is what Ursula. What a great name! That's a perfect name for her. Ursula over at the EU. That's what she's talking about with the European uh, digital currency. That's not European. She wants it for the whole world. She and oh, guys, everyone here has homework. This is what I want you to do. This is a simple thing. I want you to read chapter 25 of The Creature from Jekyll Island. That is their plan. That is their documented plan. All right. Now, at least do that. Only chapter 25. I recommend you read or listen to the whole book, but at least listen to chapter 25. And if you want to do a little extra credit work, I want you to do this. Look up the report from Iron Mountain. All right. That report lays out, and I think it was written in 1967, 1968, something like that. That report explains everything. It is their plan in their own words. And what it is, oh, we're going to have a financial collapse. That's what 2008 was. See, we have never recovered from 2008. 2008 was the initiation of the Great Reset. Because the Great Reset, it isn't one day. It isn't all of a sudden, you know what? We went from the old system to a new system. No. 2008 was the catalyst of the origins of the Great Reset. And since 2008, they have been reorganizing societies. Now, for those of you in the know, 2001, September 11th, was the original. We have to prepare the society for 2008 because they knew if they did not have all of the shit at the airports, if they had not socially engineered us into a more slavery type of social engineering, that 2008 would be violent, would be a lot more violent. Because if you went from walking on a plane without any security, if we weren't programmed, then 2008 would not have worked as smoothly. There's a reason President Obama came out of fucking nowhere and was like, I'm running for 2008. Ha 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 ha. Really? And every time we brought up his mom, CIA, his dad, CIA, his grandma, his grandpa, CIA, Little Red Church in Hawaii. And the Little Red Church in Hawaii, look up the history. It was linked with Pearl Harbor. I digress. But this was planned. But what they did not plan on was the Bitcoin. And this this was set in place through a completely different group of people. Satoshi Nakamoto is not just one person. There are important people in that group that led to Satoshi Nakamoto. And that group, the cyberpunks of the day, they created something. And as it evolved, it is the replacement system. Because if you notice how they created it so it was completely decentralized. Well, why would you make that such an important part of the creation of it? Because they knew, and we know, and you know, that centralization is the poison of the world. The more centralized we get, the more violent we get. That's why, look at St. Louis, perfect example. The more centralized the St. Louis government gets, the more violent the whole city gets. Because those who live in St. Louis, and they're just sitting there paying their taxes, they don't realize they are actually producing the money that creates the system that leads to their destruction. And that's what happens in any centralized system. The system eventually destroys the system. How is it not destroyed? Decentralization. That's what George Washington knew. That's what Benjamin Franklin knew. That's what Thomas Jefferson knew. That's why America is Illinois, Missouri, California, Florida, New York, New Hampshire, New Jersey. It was originally created as a completely decentralized system with a little piece of office management, which was known as the federal government. They were just pencil pushers. That's it. They handled the regulations that were at state level and above. Right? But they were small because the only thing that they really had authority over, the real power, was in federal court system. That's where Florida would sue Illinois. Illinois would sue whoever, Alabama or Texas or whatever. And what's crazy is it was mostly over tariffs. Texas would tariff New York. New York, they really couldn't tariff anybody. But tariffs, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, all of them would tariff each other because that's how they actually received money for their government. Everything ran off of transaction fees. Right? And let's look at what we had for money back then. Right? For over 100 years, you could use tobacco as money. ev- everywhere, all over America, because it was a valuable commodity and it wasn't easily printed or grown. So it had labor that held up its value. But also, remember, at the height of America, we had initially, I thought it was actually 9,000 banks. No, I was way off. It was 19,000 banks across America, and all of them were separate. Well, there were a few large ones. They had a remote, places away from their headquarters and all that. Of the banks were local community banks, and that actually made it very good because if a local community bank, for whatever reason, it it just went down, that would only affect the local community. It wouldn't hit New York. You know, if 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 you had a let's use Arnold, Missouri. Let's say that you had a local Arnold, Missouri bank and it collapsed. The only people that would be affected would be the people who held their money at the local Arnold bank. That's it. It wouldn't hit St. Louis banks. It it wouldn't hit Florida banks because the system was decentralized. Now, in 1913, they said, well, hell with that. We need centralized control. So they created the Federal Reserve. And here we sit. Now, here's the other system. This is the global and El Sal, El Sal, El Salvador is showing a great example of what to do. Number one, security. They rounded up all of the all of the gang members and the drug dealers and all of the all of the shitheads. They round them up. They put them in prison. They don't fuck with them. They don't sit and go, "Oh, you have the right to be a drug dealer. You have the right to terrorize your neighborhood, and that's okay. No big deal." Well, they said, "Fuck you. You guys are going to jail." So they sent all of the criminals to jail. Then they said, all right, number one thing, we need solid money. We need solid money because they understand that the key to any country is its money. Is its money. It has to have a solid money or the society will collapse. And look at El Salvador. They are growing leaps and bounds. I We have our resort, we have our credit union, we have a lot more. We have other resorts that are coming. Yet, you know what I wish? I wish that some
Ever wondered how safe your online activities really are? How secure is your digital footprint? In the vast realm of the internet, privacy and security are paramount. Without adequate protection, your personal data might be at risk. There are solutions to these issues, and today we're going to talk about two of them. Introducing Liberty Laptops from Calyx Solutions. These cutting-edge devices are meticulously designed to bolster online privacy, providing you the liberty to surf the internet incognito. The World Wide Web can be a wild frontier, but with Liberty Laptops, your online privacy is always protected. We also present you Crypto Laptops, designed with cryptocurrency users in mind. Equipped to support a myriad of wallets and exchanges, these laptops are tailored for seamless cryptocurrency transactions. They offer enhanced security protocols to keep your digital assets safe. Crypto Laptops ensures a secure and smooth cryptocurrency experience. It's time to take control of your online privacy and security. Venture over to Calyx Solutions and explore our Liberty Laptops and Crypto Laptops. Don't forget, our affiliate program lets you earn $50 per sale. Visit calyxsolutions.io now or call 7028458276 for more information, because your online safety is our priority.
Hey guys, so Ben is having a little technical difficulties. If you don't know who I am, I'm Crypto Sherpa, managing the stream on the back end. He's traveling through Missouri, but he left us on a cliffhanger. What does he hope for? So hopefully we'll just chill until Ben pops back online. We played an ad for him. So how's everyone doing? I'm monitoring the chat too for him. But yeah, no, Ben is not in California. Well, let me pull up the chats. So yeah, nope, Ben is not in California right now. He is in Missouri. So, man, that misery rudder. Am I right? So let's, hopefully Ben comes back on in a few minutes. But yeah, what was he talking about? But all I know is I'm doing my research for my show after Ben's show going on, and yeah, MetaMask now holds Bitcoin, so that's pretty cool. JP Morgan's launching a coin, so much is happening, but I really want to know what Ben is going to be saying, so come on, Ben, please come on, so I don't have to just end your stream for you. But how's everyone else doing on this fine Tuesday? Oh, here's Heidi. Let's hear what Heidi has to say. Hey, Heidi. Oh. Nope. Missed her call. Let's see. What's up, Heidi?
Hey, Ben's saying that you need to put him back on the screen.
He is not on there. Let's see. Add. It's just loading.
Oh, it's just loading. You're not on there to add.
I'm filling in the dead space for a show right now. You're on the speaker too.
Okay, then he said to just end the show.
He just said end the show. Alrighty.
Yeah. Or trying to can you?
Let's see. I'll remove him and then see if he can get back on. So I kicked him from the studio. Have him try logging back on, and then Ben can end the show. And Sean Davis is in the house. What's up, Sean? Let's see. Anyone able to find that Rumble wallet? Haven't seen it either. I have not seen the Rumble wallet yet either. I know they've announced it, but I have not seen it. I don't think it's been released yet. I'm just answering chat messages in the chat.
Alright, cool.
Alright, is he trying to get back on in?
No, I think you're good. Just answer the chat questions and then you can end the show.
Alright, we'll do then.
Hey, hang on. Yeah, that's what, he did. He took over the show, answering chat questions, but he can just end. You're not coming back in. Yeah, you're good.
Alright, I will end the show.
End the show whenever you deem fit. Okay, cool.
Alright, well, safe travels, Heidi. You guys get to Massachusetts soon. Bye.
Alright, bye.
All right, so there we have it. So Ben is, having Wi-Fi issues. We're going to have to end the show because I don't know what else I can talk about. I'll be covering a lot of my news articles today. How Fidelity just reports on Bitcoin's 4-year cycle may be over, so that's very interesting. And again, I said exchanges are also on a race for a super cycle app where they want everything. Trading, purchasing, buying, just like anything they can do. So I'm going to be covering quite a bit of articles on my show, so definitely check that out. But yeah, Ben is on his way to Massachusetts right now. This Thursday, December 18th, he'll be at the Massachusetts Crypto Club for a Christmas party event. So it's going to be Thursday at 4 p.m. So if you're in the Massachusetts area, definitely stop on by. We're going to have special guests. I think John Deaton is coming back. Jay Bowes, our CEO, is going to be heading up there as well. So yeah, guys, so thank you for tuning in for this awesome Bitcoin Ben show, and we will see you again tomorrow at 10 o'clock for more Bitcoin Ben news. So take care, guys.
Tired of jumping through hoops to buy Bitcoin? Frustrated with endless paperwork and invasive identity checks? Introducing Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club's loan program. No KYC required. Say goodbye to the hassle and hello to freedom. Borrow up to $250,000 at as little as 7% interest. Join our community and take control of your financial future. Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, where privacy meets opportunity. Connect with like-minded individuals and grow together. Visit us today and unlock your $250,000 Bitcoin loan. Your journey to financial freedom starts here.